Hello, everybody. This is Mentally Healthy, and today I am going to be showing you all my website that I've got going on for you. I'm going to show you in detail, um, just everything about my website, where you guys can find it, the link, different sections of the website. I figured I'd go ahead and promote that. So, with that being said, first off, I have this nice little page right up here in this little corner called, well, right now it's www.podpage.com/mentally healthy, as you can see right here, as I've highlighted up here. I don't have an exact domain for it yet, but when I get that domain name will change to www.mentallyhealthy.com. And from there, you guys will see it on your Google searches, just your general basic web search. So as you can see, when you go to that, of course, I'll provide the website link in the video description. I've got Mentally Healthy right here, which is just, as I click it, it's basically the home screen. It takes you back to whatever you're trying to get back to. I don't have a search bar up here because I don't really think it's necessary to add a search bar on the home screen. But as you see here, as I highlighted all this, this is basically the description of the podcast of what mental health is about. It's basically different topics from bipolar, uh, ADHD, dissociative identity disorder, autism, anxiety, depression, PTSD, different things and different ways to cope with it. Now, as you keep scrolling down, you'll see I've got this nice little video introduction right here that I have. Okay. That is the introductory vlog, which I did a couple weeks back, just so I could have something on the website and on YouTube for everybody to view and see. Of course, it was all it was all awkward as all get out because it was my first video, and I generally don't do YouTube videos. I do more podcasts, so I'm not used to seeing myself on camera. But that will change as I make more videos related to my podcast. As you can see here on the bottom right-hand corner, you can go ahead and leave me a voice message, as you see, and I will receive that voice message, listen to it, and kind of I'll leave it somewhere on the website, or I'll have an external website here in the next couple months where I will be leaving, individual voice message that I have received. So you can go ahead and just leave me a nice, cute little voicemail right here. And you can do the same on this sidebar here. If you kind of turn your head where it says send voicemail, you can do the same thing here. And I will, get a notification saying that, let's say Bob Jones sent me a voice message, and I will look at that, check that out, listen to it, and be like, okay, this Bob Jones dude who's like really cool sent me a voice message, it was very positive, very outgoing. And I will check that out. Now, if you keep scrolling further down, you'll see that I've got my episodes or seasons 1 through 4, excuse me, as I go down here, because and I've got Also, I've got a Patreon, a GoFundMe, a Glow, PayPal. I've got all these little donations here, and I'll get to the donation section here in a bit. And then I've got a Spotify, Google Podcast, Overcast, Castro, Pocket Cast, Apple Podcast, and of course you can listen on YouTube, but you can't. Yeah, you can watch the video. You can't listen to actually any of my episodes on YouTube quite yet. So, but I've got all these podcasts they're strictly season 1 that I have. And then if you keep scrolling down, you'll see what's called a recent blog post, which right now I've got 1, 2, and 3 up. Now I will be honest to tell you the truth that I don't update the blogs as much as I should, mainly because my focus isn't on the blogs. It's more updating the website as a whole, like trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to add here? What do I need to add over here? How do I just kind of make the website better? How can I attract more website traffic? How can I, just in general, how can I make it better? Um, I should focus on the blog, but I'm really more focused on the website as a whole, on how I can make it better. Now it continues going down. You can see that I've got about the host, which is me, its name. I'm obviously the CEO of Mentally Healthy and the founder of the website you see that I am presenting before you. So it tells the story of how I started it, which is literally just taking the trash bag down the driveway of my dumpster for the local garbage man to empty, and just kind of, let me hold on. Yeah. Yeah, basically that short story right there. Actually, it starts from here all the way down to here is when that short story is, and then then it goes from here where it talks about me and how I started it with running my platform, and I created the website. I've had like 15 people on my show, and I was a guest star on other people's podcasts. Um, then it talks a little bit personally about who I am personally. Um, from here, and then it says when I'm not, obviously playing my next episode or his next show on YouTube, which I know it's ironically called Mentally Healthy as well. I'm at my local gym or running the roads, training for his next race. So you have that and a nice little picture. Now I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5 sponsors here. Yeah, I know you heard me counting. It's ridiculous, but it's and I realize how ridiculous that was. You heard me counting. So I've got all these different sponsors that you can see here. And if you click on them, it'll take you to the sponsors page. So that way you don't have to go up to the top of the website and click each and every individual thing. It takes you to different stuff on the website. And I do have one review, just one. It's 5 stars and it's very positive. And I would appreciate it if you guys gave me or left me more reviews, because as always, I always appreciate all the reviews that I can possibly get. But right now I just have one. So I'm going to take you through the episodes where you can go. You've got all episodes. You got health and fitness, mental health, COVID-19, mindfulness, relationship advice, COVID, venting episode. I've got 5. Or if you want to, you can just go to all episodes, which are literally 146 from season 1 all the way to, to whatever. You can just type in, let's see, what do I want to type in here? We'll just do that. And then when you type in anxiety, you get the trailer and you get the show. So literally you can type in anything. Like, let's do another one. Let's type, so yeah. Yeah, I did a show called How Suicide Wasn't Okay and It's Not Okay for Anything. That was a little personal episode that I did. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, so when you get here, you can search for any episode that I've released, and it's out there for the general public to listen to, and just for anybody to listen to, as is public. And now we have the CEO story, which I showed you before. Of course, I got right here the disclosure, because I don't want anyone coming at me saying, "Oh, you said this was racist," and or you said that's sexist, or or any legal issues like, "Oh, you can't have your site, your podcast, your YouTube anymore because that's gone to a legal bind. Gonna have to shut you down if you bring all that back up. You're gonna get in trouble." So that's why I have this legal uh, deal right here. And if you scroll down, you've got the CEO story, nothing more, nothing less. Let's see what happens. We go to the blog here. Like I said before, I do not update these blogs as much as I should because I'm busy thinking about, okay, how can I make my website better as a whole? How can I make it look more, quote, attractive than what it already is? So with that, you can, if you want to read more of the blog, you can go to view more here and it'll direct you to, more of what I just typed out or what I said on the blog. If you want to sign up for the email here, you can go ahead and put your first name, last name, make up a fake name, whatever, as long as it's not inappropriate, nothing vulgar, nothing raunchy. Because if it is, and I see that, there's a good 100% chance that I will not read it if it's vulgar, raunchy, inappropriate. Now, if it's a joke name, then I will read that and just laugh. I won't laugh at your email. No, I'll just laugh at the joke name. But yeah, if you want to sign up for a newsletter, that will definitely update you on when I release the next episode. And so that way, when I do release the next podcast episode, you'll get a notification saying, Mentally Healthy released this episode. So, let's see. Of course, I got my 4 donation links here if you want to donate to me. And then I've also, if you want to register as a guest on my show, we can go to here. And this is where you'll just enter your name, your email, a little biography about yourself, title, if you got one, whatever, author, CEO, dancer, mom, whatever fits your fancy. And if you got a website, you can put that on there. You can put whatever website and you can upload a photo, which is totally optional. You don't have to. And then here you got your links. I've got a guest release here. If you want to read that, or if you don't, you can just look that again. Go to I'm Not a Robot and register. But it'd be more helpful for you to read the guest release as thoroughly and as carefully as possible. Because if you don't read that and you ask me certain questions, I'm probably going to ask you if you read the guest release. If you said no, then I'll be like, okay, that's fine. I've got doggos in the background. Pardon me. But then I'll just read you the guest release or tell you, okay, this is what the guest release basically says and all that good stuff. Now, I do have a Teespring store, which will not be up here very long because I'm working on trying to put up a new store, a Printify store, and replace that with the Teespring. So what that looks like, if you click on that. Now, originally, before I created my podcast and my YouTube channel and my website, originally I was going to create 3D art and put that on on there, but hey, it just didn't work. So see, click this. Yeah, these are all the products I have. Again, this Teespring will soon not be on my website, so that you're not going to see like Teespring store or store in general. You're just not going to see that when I decide to take it off and replace it with a Printify. Now the reviews, you can go to all reviews, leave a review, or rate on Apple Podcast. So if we go to all reviews, it just shows this review here. Or if you go to leave a review, you can leave like a 5-star, 4-star, 3, 2, however many stars you want. Title, leave, what did you think? Your name, of course, you got to put, I'm not a robot, do the CAPTCHA as per all websites. Just make sure you're not a robot and you're an actual legitimate human being, and submit the review. And then rate on Apple Podcast. It will redirect you to my podcast on the Apple Podcasts right here, where you can just leave your pretty little review on there. My advice would be to create an account if you want to leave a review. So that way you can just go ahead and leave a nice and courteous little review. So let me exit out of that. Okay. Now here are the sponsors. Of course, leave a review. 5 stars. It really helped me out in the long run. Yeah, so I've got a sponsorship. I've got like 5 sponsors. I've got the description of who they are. I'm not going to really explain each and every single one of them, but you can go ahead and visit their website, as you see here, of what the sponsors that I've worked with, each and every single one of them do. Like Daily Pods, for example, they're one of my sponsors as of now because I'm working with them still to this day. And then I've got Friends in Your Ears, which is a podcast. I worked with them a couple weeks back in July. Yeah, you're going to hear barking for a while. Like I said, I've got doggos at home. So yeah, the barking of the doggos is going to be part of this video or this promotionary website. So I'm going to have to speak a little louder, obviously, than my quiet monotone voice. But yeah, the Friends in Your Ears, I worked with them a couple weeks back. So I've got all these these radical badass sponsors here that I've got. Then I have 2 promotion pages. One is for my Snapchat, which I'm going to have this up for about 3 months before I take it down and take the promotion and just leave the promotion page up, which just could be for general promotions. Like I may post a video promoting this page, or I may promote whatever product you want me to promote. I'll leave that up there after I take this down. And the promotion page is going to stay on the website for as long as I so desire. And of course, I got the link. I've got, why you should add me on there. Constant updates and cool stories. I've got a link to my Snapchat. Just click that there. This is my link right here. If you want to add me, you can just pull up your phone, scan that Snapchat code, and that is who I am on there. And I've got a nice little Western outfit because I do love Texas. I will live in Texas and die in Texas, if anything else. Let's see. Of course, I've got the promotions page here in green. Yeah, this is, like I said, there's no promotions going on, so that's why you see, we do not have any promotions going on right now. Check back later for any new and upcoming promotions. So when I do have a promotion going on, this entire thing will obviously be reworded to, we have this promotion going on. These are, the Billy Silly Joe Bob show is going on for, 6 months. He wants me to show you his cool stuff going on. So, and so on and so forth. Of course, I got a rate show, which again is the same thing as leave a review. So if you go to rate, you can either go to rate show or leave a review. They're both really the same thing. Review, all reviews, or review, sorry, excuse me, leave a review. Same thing as rate show. You'll be directed either way. So I do have a contact page. Here's my email if you want to contact me and send me a message about being on my show, or send me an email about wanting to be a website editor, wanting to just be a part of the mentally healthy regime. Yeah, so you can't really see it because it's a light green color, but that's because before I had my website and a black and green digital pattern, so that's why that color scheme is the way it is. So like I said, I would love to hear from every single one of you guys, whoever wants to send me an email. My name, you can put your name here, email, address, body, of course, the CAPTCHA, send a message, and I will get that and receive the message, and I will respond back 100%. Now you can follow me on here. Like I said, on each single one of these, I will get a notification saying, hey, I've got these people following me. I've got, and I will see that. Now I've got a Facebook. Right here. If you go to that, and I've got a Twitter, which I do not mess with a whole lot, honestly. I don't mess with my Twitter at all. I just kind of have it up there. Yeah, so I don't mess with this at all as I should, mainly because I'm doing this website promotion and releasing episodes and looking for sponsorships for my podcast. And so then I have a LinkedIn right here. If you go to that, you can find my LinkedIn on there, which differs from my podcast description and my Facebook description, which is pretty cool. Then I've got a YouTube right here. Yeah, it's Mentally Healthy. I've got 1 subscriber. If you want to go ahead and hit, you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right here. Where's it? Yeah, hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, share. Share that shit everywhere. Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media platform you've got, share it everywhere. Subscribe. I will be working on releasing new videos every weekend. Of course, on Snapchat, go ahead, again, add me on there. And oh yeah, forgot the one more thing. You can also, like I said, I've got all these these 4 donation links. I've got a Patreon, a GoFundMe, a Glow, and a PayPal. Feel free to donate to me on any of those. They all go towards a good cause. So I really appreciate that. If you would please donate to me on there. Again, donating is totally optional, but I would appreciate y'all in doing so. So that's pretty much it for this video. This has been your host, Mentally Healthy. I'm sorry you didn't see me on camera today, but yeah, this has been your host, Mentally Healthy, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.